This is the M Zone.
And welcome to the M Zone. Jamie Morse, Dylan on the other side of the glass. Y'all know Dylan. He's the young man, and now he's doing his thing now.
I'm on camera. It feels nerve-wracking.
All I'm going to say is Dylan is back. He's that new intern that we had, and now he's learning. I mean, we got Eric Black in there. Thanks, Eric, for that. Just bring him up to speed because Dylan's not on the ones and twos all the time. So what's up?
Making sure I learn it correctly this time.
Okay, I'm just making sure you loving it and everything like that. I'm not okay. I don't yell. Anyway, today's a big day, boys. Today is a big day. Number one is taking on. No, do I say it? It's number 4 versus number 7, I think, or number 5.
5 versus 3.
5 versus 3. Okay, all right. 5 versus 3. Michigan being the 3, and Nebraska being the 5. And this is a huge game based on Nebraska's undefeated coming in 20-0. Michigan is 18-1, and it's the battle of. I'm gonna tell you what, it's gonna be a battle. It's gonna be two teams going after one another, and it's gonna be interesting in how these two teams will get after one another. And when you look at the numbers, I'm just gonna say I was looking it up earlier. And if you look at the numbers, this is a game that's going to be. They'll be back and forth. They'll get after one another. They're very familiar with one another, and it's going to be back and forth. They'll be going up and down the floor. Nebraska will be trying to shut down Michigan's breakaway speed, trying to stop them from scoring early. So they initially just want to slow the ball down. And they want to get Michigan off the boards. Michigan's got some size, and they know that. And Michigan's gonna run up and down the floor on them. But like I said, it's the Big Ten. That's where people want to play half court offense, and I think Michigan's prepared for that. And they know what Nebraska want to be. This is a Nebraska team that has beaten Michigan State at their own game in Nebraska, though. But they have played them at a solid rate. So it's a game that these two teams will get after one another. They'll go toe to toe. Something about Nebraska that I did not know. My goodness, Nebraska is a great team, and they're either 2 or 3 in offense and defensive categories. They're either 1 or 2 in all of the offense and defensive categories when you think about it. And that's a great team. That's a team that does everything together. So as close as we think that we have with Michigan and the way Michigan plays and how the players are, we call them unselfish, and they like to play together and they like to get up and down on the floor and different things like this. This Nebraska team, it's got age, and it's got some guys that can get things done. So we're going to have a chance to, at this show, we're going to have a chance to have Coach Charles Ramsey. Today is Tuesday, so we'll have Coach Charles Ramsey on. And we're going to Nebraska coach on. Yes, a current Nebraska coach on. Ernie Ziegler. We'll have him on, and we're going to break it down. See how we can unfold this game and see what's going on with, Nebraska's preparation. They had 2 days to get ready for this game because they played on Saturday against Minnesota. So it was a game that they had to come back from. They were down by 6, so they had to come back, and it was a great game for them to play. And Michigan has been off since Friday. They had the opportunity to be off since Friday, and it'll be interesting to see how we get that done. How these two teams get a chance to get after one another. Dylan, you comfortable now? You good to go?
Feeling very comfortable. Much better.
All right. I'm just making sure, man. I mean, I get it. I've been there.
Oh yeah, just getting my bearings. Took a month off. Good to be back at it.
It's always good to take some time off. But bro, you took a month off.
Yeah, it was needed. I was
Do you
recovering.
retain it? I'm just messing with you. Don't worry about it. It'll be all right. But as I was talking about, there's a big game tonight, number 3 versus number 5.
How do you think it's going to shake out?
Well, I know how I wanted to shake out. I mean, you're playing a good team, an undefeated team, a team that's a veteran team, a team they had a winning streak at the end of the year for them last year. And it's carried over where they haven't lost a game since. So if you want to look at the overall record, they had that. They said it's 24-0, but they're 20-0 right now in this regular season. So it'll be interesting to see how this game turns out.
Yeah, if there's anything that watching Michigan basketball has taught me this year, it's that anyone's undefeated until they're not.
Exactly. There you go. So, it'll be something. It'll be interesting to see how it goes and everything like that. And, everybody's excited for this. This is really a battle of a top 5 battle. It's 2 teams in the top 5 that get after one another, that are going to, we'll see what type, whose game wins, and it's here in Ann Arbor. And, we like to have big games here in Ann Arbor, here at the Chrysler Center.
Action's local for
sure. It keeps it here.
So forgive me for speaking from ignorance.
No,
but what
go
actually
ahead.
determines where you're placed in that top 5 ranking?
Oh, it's just people picking. It's
Right.
by choice and different things
Experts
like that.
agree,
So,
kind of
yeah, it's not like computers are spitting it out. It's the media putting it out. It's the coaches poll that's putting it out. Different things like that. And but yeah, it's game starts at 7:00. So you got an hour to get home for it to if you're staying to run the game tonight.
I believe that's Bobby tonight.
That's Bobby tonight.
I'm sure that by the time I get back home, I'm going to walk in and my dad's going to have it on the TV just going already. So
well, there you go.
Yeah.
So it's at 7:00. It's going to be on it'll be on WWJ 950 Detroit. It's streaming on Detroit. It's streaming on Peacock. So if you don't have Peacock, but I just learned this. NBC has a sports television set. They brought it back.
Interesting.
So you can, if you got enough channels, you just flick up there and let's see if you can get it there.
And it's so weird. I feel like every different Michigan game I try to watch is on a different app.
Well, and yes, it is because you got it on Peacock. You got them on. They can be on the Paramount app. You can get them on the Big Ten Plus and then Big Ten Network. And it's Fox. It's all the Fox networks. You know what I'm saying? So you can get them on Fox.com too. But that requires you to load things down, or you gotta have the service that they're on, and then you go that way. I always try to get it streaming too, because I want the now. They always have they have a what do you call it? A delay. They have that delay button working right there.
Like 20 seconds past the game.
Right. I want to see the game. I want to see it in real action, baby. I want to see it.
It is fun running those basketball games where I get to hear that a play is about to happen
right.
about 20 seconds before it does. And I'm like, all right, can't
well, you hear
this.
it on that's radio. Radio, exactly. You know who won the game 10 seconds before everybody else if you're listening to it on the radio. So if you get, that's what you can, that's what you do. So Miz used to get me on baseball. Yeah, the game's over, James. I'm like, what? They're just throwing the pitch right now. No, he struck out.
Spoilers, come on, Miz.
But he told me, and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry they lost. I would always apologize and say, I'm sorry they lost. Oh, it's okay. It's over with now. I'm done with it.
It's all in the past.
Today I saw where the top basketball job in the country, and an anonymous coach on why University of Michigan has the top job in the Big Ten. They have the most money and the strongest overall brand in the league. That's what it says.
I mean, hey, that's what the article wrote.
That's what they
that's a heck of a
said.
title.
They said that's what they got. I mean, it's the number one job. And here's the breakdown of the Big Ten jobs, rating the Big Ten jobs. And now this is basketball. I'm not saying in football. I'm talking basketball. Number 1 is Michigan. Number 2 is Indiana. Number 3 is Michigan State. Number 4 is Illinois. Number 5 is Purdue. Number 6 is UCLA. Number 7 is Ohio State. Number 8 is Oregon. Number 9 is Wisconsin. Number 10 is Maryland. Number 11 is Washington. Number 12 is USC. Number 13 is Nebraska. Number 14, Iowa. Number 15, Minnesota. Number 16, Northwestern. Number 17, Rutgers. And number 18, Penn State.
Quite a list.
No, they're just ranking the job ranking. That's all. They were just
it's nice
ranking
to be
it.
a Michigander when we show up twice on that list in the top 10.
Yeah, the two top jobs. If you think about of the 3 outside of Indiana, there you go. I mean, Indiana is the best job, but they said why Michigan is the best job. Location, tradition, massive NIL budget, and the Jordan brand. Not to be mistaken by Nike. I mean, it's the same, right? When you say Jordan and Nike, aren't they the same shoes?
They kind of have this similar vibe of victory to them.
No, all I'm saying is I get it. It's another brand that Nike makes, but they separate them. You wear, because I used to get into fights with people. Yeah, you're wearing Nikes. No, I'm wearing Jordans. I get it. You're wearing Air Jordans, but you are wearing their Nike. And he goes, dude, these are Jordans. Get mad at me. I'm like, okay, sorry.
It's all about the branding, Jamie. I gotta know.
You know what? Never knew why. Why did you vote Michigan State number 1? Sustained excellence. Tom Izzo has plenty of NIL at his disposal and used more than people realize this year. They have everything, resources, facilities, and tradition. Interesting.
Everything except that 15-game win streak. It's all right. I'm only salty because 15 is my lucky number. I was like, should have got one more.
Well, I'm just gonna say, I mean, it's not as bad. I mean, they do play well.
Still nothing to sneeze at. Every time I watch them, it's a absolute delight, start to finish.
Yeah, it's been great. Top 10 for top 10 games of Week 13 in college basketball. Number 1, Michigan State, which is Friday this week. Number 2, Arizona BYU, which was last night. Arizona won by 1 point. Number 3, Illinois Nebraska. I think that's Illinois Nebraska. Yeah, that's Illinois Nebraska. Number 4, BYU Kansas. Number 5, Nebraska Michigan. Which is tonight at 7.
Gotcha.
Number 6, Alabama, Florida. Number 7, Indiana, Purdue. Number 8, Tennessee, Georgia. Number 9, Texas Tech, UCF. And I don't know if I could get this one, man. I see. Oh, that's Kentucky and Arkansas. Okay. Number 10 is Kentucky, Arkansas. I couldn't make it out.
There's a lot of vowels in the very short span in that one.
I was just trying to get it. That's all. But those are the 10 top 10 biggest games for Week 13. So make sure you watch those games. I'll be watching 2 of those games. I know that.
I heard a couple names echoed there. It sounded like Indiana's playing twice, Nebraska's playing twice. Like, what kind of turnaround do they have between these actual games?
Well, like I said, Michigan played Friday night against Ohio State and then
Right.
now they're playing Tuesday. You got a two-day turnaround for Nebraska. They played on Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, and then they got a game today.
Dang. That's
So,
quite a packed schedule.
yeah, you get 2 games a week. Usually they pack them in 2 games a week. Sometimes if they want a murderer's row, they give you 3 games a week. So they'll try to stack one of those in between 2. So I mean, look, it is what it is. I mean, hey, you're as I call it, you're in the conference play now. The Big Ten is playing against the Big Ten, and probably the most physical conference in college basketball. Not saying it's the best, but most physical, as you will see tonight, and as other people will see.
I mean, everyone there earned their keep and then some, so it's not a surprise they're pushing pedal to the metal on that.
No, it's what you want. Now you're into the. You know what? I thought I'd never say this. Thank God. And I'm gonna segue into something, but thank God, football is over now. Boy, it was a long season. I mean, it was so long. I mean, I get it, and it's almost been 2 weeks since we had that national championship game. But if you think about it, this season's been. Now, the reason why I said we segue. Do you know when the national championship game is next year? What the date? I just found this out.
I am not familiar.
January 25th, 2026. Think about that. Think about that.
It's going to be in the middle of winter. It's going to be everything.
Well, but here's the thing. See, growing up, I was used to, in the fall, December, when January 1st rolls around, you get the bowl games, season's over. Nothing after the January 1st date, okay? Never. Nothing after the January 1st date, okay?
And nowadays,
who cares? Let's just keep rolling it by.
New bowls have emerged.
I mean, look at professional football. Same way. I mean, they used to play in January, but it would be over in January. Then NBA would take over.
And now they're getting closer.
They're in
and closer
February.
together.
No, they're in February. They're in
There's
February.
overlap at this point.
Yes, I mean, think about it. They don't have a game this week. The Super Bowl's next Sunday. Not this Sunday coming up. It's next Sunday.
And we're already on that wavelength.
I mean, it's crazy. It is crazy. And you know what? I can I'll turn the NFL off when I want. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I mean, did I watch any of that Denver Pats game? Yeah, a little bit. But then I'm like, I'm done with this.
Like, I've had enough.
I had enough.
For the year.
I took a nap. I woke up and watched the game. I thought the more entertaining game, the Seahawks and the Rams. I'm sorry. It was the more entertaining game. I did buzz through, and because I recorded the game, the AFC Championship game in Denver, but it's a good thing I took that nap. It was a snoozer, dude. It was.
You gotta rest up for that last little slog through the fourth quarter.
I'm just saying, you got through that, and you're like, I'm glad I didn't watch this game. Good God, what a waste this would have been to me.
Mean, if that's how the spectators are feeling at this point, imagine how the players feel.
Well, that's see, the players, they're excited because they're gonna make in the NFL. You're gonna make money because every round you go, you get $100,000 more.
That would be a good incentive.
Think about the incentive. Okay, so that being said, you're happy. I'm saying in college, I mean, they don't get paid in rounds. They get paid in NIL money. And you set that up at the beginning of the season. They don't give you bonuses for that.
Extra
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not getting extra
salary.
money. I'm just saying. So But for so long, we talk about education. We don't want the kids to get beat up. We don't want this and that.
And now we're like, play an extra month.
Exactly. You're turning it on to everybody. And I blame it on two people, Tony Petitti and Greg Sankey.
All right, I'm not familiar with these
I know
people.
that. So I
do?
wait for you to say, who are they, Jamie?
Yeah,
who are they?
Jamie?
They are the commissioners. Tony Sankey, excuse me, I just made them come together. Tony Petitti is the commissioner of the Big Ten. Greg Sankey is the commissioner of the SEC, the Southeast Conference. Those are the two big conferences. And they have the right to decide what they're going to be. Either they can be, and trust me, I don't want 24 teams in a tournament. You can either have a 24 team, you can have 24 teams, you can have 16 teams, or you can remain at 12. Trust me, I want the 12 because it works. The 12 works. I think it's a little bit too much. I think it's a little bit overdone. But if you want to do, you have a choice. You can do 4, 8, 12, or 16. 16 is not bad either. But you know what? I don't see 16 teams in college football that have a viable way of winning a championship. There's only really 3 to 4 teams that are going to win a national championship. 3 to 4, and we can pick them out when we see them play. We knew look, the thing I knew Indiana was going to be a finalist, was going to be a champion in that champion game. Yeah. Okay, Miami looked like a team that I thought that could be there too, but I thought maybe Oregon had a chance against Indiana. But they got the stuffing knocked out of them. So, a second time. So when you look at it, it's really Miami and Indiana. There was nobody else challenging. Miami was a 10 seed. That's because they barely got in because they lost 2 games. I'm just saying.
Do you ever feel like that opens doors to interesting upsets, though, when you have a wider range of, shall we say, I don't want to say skills, but like obvious.
I'm going to say
contenders.
This: there are some surprises that happen. Okay, there are games that happen, but we know why the surprises happen. Certain teams need to keep playing games. They don't need a bye week. If you get a bye week, that means you had a week of non-hitting, you had a week of non-concentration, and kids need to hit every week. They need to tackle every week. They need to keep doing the same thing repetitively,
Keep
right?
them from getting rusty.
Exactly.
Yeah, 1 week.
Once you get 1 week, now your body forgot all the things it learned over the season.
Man, muscle memory is so weird.
It's so weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's what happened. Indiana was the only team out of the 2 years that they've run this type of tournament. Indiana is the one team this year that had a bye week that won its game after having a bye week.
They didn't feel that.
No,
that extra
they were
rest.
ready to play. He got nose to the grindstone and he had it in them, installed it in them, and had them ready to play.
Going to be a break week.
Exactly.
We're working harder than ever.
Exactly. Yeah. So he got it done. Everybody else, we were 0 for 8 for a minute.
Dang.
I mean, it was crazy.
And
it was crazy.
1 week off, and it's like, oof.
You take them weeks off, and you don't get it back. We need to go to a break, but we come back. We got more good stuff. I got to tell y'all, Big Sweet will be back. He'll be in soon. I got to send him the thing. On the other side, you're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. mark against Nebraska and is 12-1 in Ann Arbor against the Cornhuskers. Nebraska won its first game in Ann Arbor the last time they visited in an 85-70 victory on March 10th in 2024. The last time U of M played in a matchup of two top 5 teams was nearly 5 years ago, 10 months and 25 days. That's right down to the moment. With the second-ranked Wolverines falling to the fourth-ranked Illinois 74-53 at Chrysler Center. So just letting you know, haven't had good luck with that, huh? Oh, God.
Although I feel like it probably gets everyone riled when one of your rivals comes back to your home turf after winning there last time.
Well, sure. I get it. And it's nice. And look, as far as rival, see, Nebraska's not really a rival, but it's a game. It's an important game, and it's a top 5 match. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be 2 teams getting after one another because they want to show that they belong in the top 5, as well as Nebraska wants to show that they belong in the top
Absolutely.
5. And look, nobody's got just between the 2 of them, they only got 1 loss between the 2 of them.
Ooh.
Okay? So they're going to get after one another.
Tiebreaker,
Yeah, you just want to find out who's the best team in the Big Ten. And then, like I said, down the road, I'm not looking forward, looking ahead, but down the road, you got your arch rival. They're going to be there on Friday. So, and Michigan drives up to East Lansing.
So they got to take a little bit of energy and save it for that game.
Well,
maybe.
yeah, you got to get ready. It's, you know what? You find out who you are and what you are on this week. This is the week you find out how really good is your team.
Can they walk the walk?
Right.
And
Hey, we've been talking about how good this team is. People have told us that this is a Final Four team. This is a national championship type team. Potential of winning a national championship. Now, you didn't been told that. You've been sold that. They've been singing your praises. Now it's time to show what you got.
you got to prove it.
Right. You got to go out there and you got to play against a good team. Now, like I said, you sometimes you just got to go out and do your thing. Play the game that you know how to play, that you and your teammates have been playing since October. They've been playing basketball since October. I just started watching basketball probably 2 weeks ago, getting really into it. But this team, I'm going to say this, during the holidays, during the Vegas week, they went to Vegas. They surprised the hell out of a lot of people. They beat a lot of good teams, and they played really well. I'm not saying it's the Big Ten, but they play really well against good teams. So this is a team that's seasoned, that knows how to play. They played good teams before. They'll be ready for this challenge because it's going to be a challenge. Look, I think Nebraska's going to try to slow the ball down and try to get ugly. They're going to try to be ugly in there and make you have to fight for it and make you move around, play half court. They don't want you going up and down the floor because we'll run them out the gym. You can run them out the gym now, and I like that idea, but if I know Fred Hoiberg, he's gonna look at it and say, we need to slow this down. We need to keep it at our speed,
Don't let
not
them build
their
any
speed.
momentum. Yeah,
Right.
play
That's
your
the thing.
game.
And the problem is how loud will the Chrysler Center be? That's how loud you need to be. Loud, Chrysler Center. Bring it all. If you didn't come to scream, give somebody else your ticket that's going to scream. I'm telling you, you've got to bring your voice. Bring your voice and leave with nothing else.
Yeah, if you haven't cheered your vocal cords raw by the end of it, why'd you even buy the ticket at that point?
Right. That's exactly right. And the Chrysler Center is sold out, has been sold out. This game, I'm sure, was sold out a long time ago. And you've got to bring your noise. Bring everything you got. And hopefully the weather stays nice. But, we got a squall. We had a snow squall.
I don't know if I've trusted the weather to be anything other than bitter recently.
It's just gonna be cold.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
all. And see, I'm okay with that. I'll take the cold because you can get warm when you get inside. But I just, it's the snow where you can't see anything for a
Sliding
second.
all
You know what I'm
around,
saying?
yeah.
And sliding on the road and different things like that. I had to text the wife. I don't know what you're doing, but don't drive right now.
I had one of my very first actual snow days on Monday this week.
What do you mean you had snow day?
They closed the college campus, man.
No, they never closed the University of Michigan.
Not
They
UM.
okay,
Washtenaw.
Washtenaw.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm like, wait. They did close it for the vortex. I'm talking about Michigan. They did close it. It's like 3 years ago when they had that polar
How bad did it have
vortex.
to get for that?
Oh,
man?
dude, it was like 25. It was like minus 15, minus 20, something like that.
Yeesh.
And
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to learn anything in that weather anyway.
So,
My brain's
I
frozen.
mean, you got to walk around and find your classes and everything. Come on, they didn't want to do that. They're not going to do that. So, I mean, that's the thing. But look, I know that I know they're going to give you university buses, students. They're gonna bus you up there to the Chrysler Center and the different things like that. They're gonna take good care of you, make sure you stay warm, and they're gonna drop you off. And you're gonna get inside. It's gonna be it's only cold for a minute. It's only cold for a minute. They get you in and get you out. They'll scan and do it everything.
Quick turnaround. On
That's
that.
what it is.
Nice.
That's what you got. I mean, come on. And you get to show up an hour early. It's for the students, first come, first serve in them seats. When it's the Maze Rage, first come, first serve. I'm just saying.
Nice.
That's just it's the cheering section, it's the student section, and it's the one that powers the Chrysler Center,
Set your hearts ablaze. Keep
Yeah.
it warm.
You want to be the
with
first one in
good
those seats. You
vibes
want to be
before that
seen
game
on
is going.
TV. Don't you want your face on TV?
That's worth standing out in the cold. I think so.
Really? I couldn't do that. I'm sorry. That's not me. But I guess
You've already been on TV though, Jamie.
I'm just saying. You know what? I'm gonna give you the spread for the game. Michigan, I don't know who put these points out there, but Michigan is by 10 and a half. 10 and a half. Okay? The spread is Michigan by 10 and a half. Total points, 156 and a half. That's a lot of points being scored. I'm gonna tell you that.
Hit the triple digits.
They are really, really, really. They're giving us a lot of big thought for this. So I mean, look, this is where Tony Garcia from the Detroit News, he picked Michigan 81, Nebraska 75. That's not a bad pick. You know what? I'm going to go 84 to, hold on, 84-80.
As Michigan, Nebraska.
Yeah.
All right, you going with Price is Right rules. Just go one under. And
No,
it's closer to
I'm
that.
not going one under. That wasn't one under. They got it 81-75. I got it, what, 80, 81, 84. 3
I feel like
points.
the games I've watched have all been extremely close by the end of it, like 1 or 2 scores away. You
Well,
think there would be
sometimes
something that would
Michigan,
cause, like, a gap that
Michigan
big?
had that. They had like a 15-point lead over. I forget who it was. They had a 15-point lead, and they let like 3 shots go. I'm like, what are you guys doing?
They're like, we can sandbag a
Not
bit.
that I had money on the game, but I'm just saying, what are you guys doing out there?
Someone had money on that game. I'm sure.
If you're better or that kind of guy, yeah, you got money on the game. It happens. This is a huge game. It's everything. This is the kind of game. This is why these guys, you come to Michigan. This is why you want to be in the Big Ten. It's that kind of game. It'll be the game that's going to be watched. Like I said, I don't know. BYU, Arizona, that was a great game last night. And when I turned it on, it was BYU was winning Arizona was winning by 15. And then BYU came right back. And I'm like, whoa, this BYU team ain't like it used to be. It's the NIL, bruh. Everybody's that NIL.
Play to win or don't play. At that point.
Dude, I mean, hey, if you gonna get paid like that, It's just the way it is. I mean, I seen the numbers. I'm like, wow, okay. That's what people getting nowadays. That's what you guys are getting paid. Okay. I'm cool with it. We got that. We got what else we got? We got matchups. It's gonna be some matchups, some good matchups of that game. Everybody's gonna be looking at things and different things like that. So I'm looking forward to the game. It's gonna be tight and it's gonna be the way it should be. Different things like that. And again, Fred Hoiberg, the head coach, he's a guy. Now let me tell you about this guy. He came to Nebraska. Nebraska was a laughingstock a couple years ago. And now he's turned it into a winner like this. This is the kind of game you're looking for. This is the kind of game that he was looking for. But is his team ready for this? That's what I mean. And he's got his son who's 6 foot. No problem with that. I mean, but he's got his son who's the little point guard. I don't mean to say little. Why am I saying little? I'm the little guy.
That was a reality check when I found out that 6 foot is not considered tall in professional athletics.
No, I mean, what are you talking about? That's baby junior. You know what I'm saying? I mean, good God. So he's got his son running his offense. He's got his son playing the defense. He's got the players that are. He had one player go away and come back, and he's back on the team that's playing for him. So that tells you something about him. I mean, he's that kind of guy.
Commitment, I would say. Would that be fair?
Yeah, it's fair to say. I mean, look, I think that they're a good team. I think that they play again, similar to Michigan. It's a group that plays basketball together. You know what I'm saying? It's a group that has known each other for a while now. It's been together, cohesive unit, and they get after it. And like I said, in every statistical number that you're looking for in offense and defense, they're no lower than 2, no higher than 1. I mean, they are right there. And so with those numbers and the things that scare me, they do better than us. They don't turn the ball over. We have a tendency of turning the ball over a little bit. And they shoot their foul shots. They're a good foul shooting team.
So you think they might go for, you were saying, was this what you were talking about with the half court thing where you like slow it down, play physical?
No, yeah, I think, but what I'm saying to you is you're going to have fouls in this game and you're going to get free throws. They're called free throws. And we have a tendency of letting the free throws just be struggles. We struggle at the free throw line. And sometimes you can't be. We're 76, I heard 76% free throw shooting team, okay? That's not bad, but if they're shooting 84%, I mean, what does that tell you? We're not shooting. We need to get up and work on our free throw shooting. That's what we need to do. But
it's kind of nice to see a team that is good at something you're maybe not bad at, but like
right.
Need to
no,
work on.
You know you need to get better. You need to get better. We turn the ball over more times than they do on an average in the game. We've gotten better. Last year we turned it over double the number that we used to, but now we've worked on it. We've got it. Now, from a rebounding standpoint, we're a better rebounding team than this team. We just gotta keep continuing being a good rebounding team. We got to continue. Hit the boards. Second chances, always second chances, different things like that. And we have those players, those type of players that can do it. So we got to be that kind of team. So those are the things when you look at a game, that's how we get after one another. And yes, you're right. We have both struggled at the 3-point line. We struggle at the 3-point line. But I mean, look, we hit them when we need them. And that's the key. And Amari Barnett, he's gotten better and better. And Elliot Cordeaux is hitting his shots. He seems to be picking up his game. He's gotten a lot better than when he was at North Carolina, I'll tell you that. So there's a group of players that I think are getting better and better. And Roddy Gale, I think he's getting better. Got to move in from that three. I don't think he has the three ball just yet. Just got to move in just a little bit. Go to the hole. Rodney, go to the hole. That's what he should do.
I feel like with people that go for the three that often, though, there's some like internal motivation that keeps you shooting him until you land one.
Yeah, I get it. And I'm going to hit one of these. I'm going to hit one of these. No. Maybe the gods are telling you ain't going to hit one of these. Don't shoot that no more.
Hit something easier. Come on.
I'm just saying, look, I get it. And they want to be the best basketball player themselves. You know your game and you know your teammates. What do you do that makes your team better? Do it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Everybody's a shooter. Everybody shoots the ball. Everybody wants to shoot the ball. And I think for a while there, when Yaxel Lindenberg was hurt, you could see Michigan, we slowed down a lot. You could see it in his points. He slowed down a lot. But as he said, he's getting healthier and healthier. Now things are starting to happen again. We're up and down the floor. We're running the floor now. We're doing things that we're supposed to do. And we can go deep into the bench too. We go 9 deep. We go 9 deep, and that's good. I mean, that's a hell of a you almost got a whole set of a new 5 unit that can come in off the floor.
What's like the max the bench can be?
Oh, they got 13 on the bench, but the reason why I say we go 9 deep is because we got players that do that. And if you look at that team, that's why I call them unselfish. And they like to play defense and they get in front of you and they'll take the ball from you right away. That's what they did. That's what they do. It's what they do. They play good defense. We can work on it, but they play very good defense and we got to shoot the ball. Got to shoot the ball well.
I mean, it helps to have such a roster of like competent people because then no one can really get targeted out of the game because someone else who's going to come in and just replace them would have as good of a skill set to be like a threat.
Right. No, you're right. You got all those. You got all that. I'm sorry. I'm arguing with Charles right now.
All good.
So that being said, look, I get it, and it's tough, and it's that type of game. That's why I'm donating so much time to it right now because I'm talking about it. I'm excited to see how they play and see against this Nebraska team who I've seen play. I've seen them play against Michigan State, and I saw them against Illinois. They came back against Illinois too, and they beat Illinois in Illinois. So they've won it. They've won a tough game at home against Michigan State, and they went to probably one of the best teams in the Big Ten and beat them there. And I saw Illinois on Saturday beat Purdue. So I mean, I just, I'm like, I was impressed with that. Impressed. So, it's just college basketball is starting to heat up because the conference play is in. That's what you want to see. It's conference play. You love to see teams, other conferences play other conferences and different things like that. But now it's conference time. It's Big Ten season. Now you're going to see where the rubber meets the road,
Gloves are off, full throttle.
So it's going to be crazy. It'll be something that we get to see 2 coaches going head to head. So it'll be just what you're looking for, just what you're looking for in two teams that are going to battle one another. It's exciting. You got to be excited about it. You can't talk unless you press that button. There you go.
Hyped up. It's all coming out. We got a couple of comments on the stream over here if you'd like to hear what they got. Talking about struggling with the threes and free throws, but also P Maximus 5659 says that Cadeau is going to have 2 to 3 fouls by halftime and that Carson doesn't command the floor general like Elliott.
I don't know about that. You know what? I think Carson has gotten a lot better of controlling the floor. He's not a point guard per se, but he has become a good point guard. He comes off the bench and he does a great job. Elliot, you're right. He needs to work on that. Sometimes he does get a little aggressive, and you know what? He's going against Horberg, and he'll be the coach's son, and he'll be playing him. So he does need to keep his hands to himself. Just pick him clean. That's all you got to do is pick him clean.
Plus, you were just talking about all the ways they like shoot off of fouls,
Yeah.
and get the free throws.
Right.
That feels like it might be kind of central to this game.
No, this is gonna be special. Coach Charles Ramsey's coming on the next segment, and we got a Nebraska Cornhusker assistant coach, one of his friends, Ernie Ziegler. That's right. I said it right.
You said it right. I was just sounding it out earlier.
Why are you sounding it out?
I didn't know if it was an I first or an E first.
Well put. You know what? We'll go with that. Let's go to a break, and then when we come back, we'll have Coach Charles Ramsey on the other side. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050. let it go a little
That was
longer.
four.
I know it's your
Okay.
usually we have your music and the Curtis Blow basketball. I get it.
Okay.
He's new, and I'm letting it. He's new, and it's his first time doing it. Rams, I apologize.
Okay. Well, tell him we'd like to keep him around for a while, so we
I
got to
got
get the
you.
music right. Is Coach Ziegler on with us?
He's on. Hey, Coach Ziegler, are you on?
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
He's
Can
on
you hear
with
me?
us, Charles.
Okay, I can't hear him. That's why I'm wondering.
I can't hear Charles though.
I cannot hear.
They can't hear one another.
Right.
They're working on it right now for you guys right now. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I
Okay.
apologize for the inconvenience.
No problem.
While they're hooking us up, I guess we can briefly go over last week,
Yeah, last
which
week.
was a pretty good week.
Yeah, how Rams? What'd you think about it last week? I mean, the team came out to play against the two teams. I mean, they took them on.
I mean, it was you did what you had to do. It was conference basketball at its best. Pretty much what I anticipated. Played very well against Indiana. Ohio State was a little bit more of a grinder, which I anticipated being that type of game. And, when we need to make plays down the last, 5 minutes a game, we did to pull away. So, all in all, a very good week. Came out healthy and, getting ready for a real big one tonight.
Yeah, Rams. This game it's going to be huge tonight. I mean, I don't think the team should be in any kind of. It's a game to them. They just got to take this as a regular game, right?
Oh yeah, it's the next game on the schedule. But just like everyone else, people get excited. You have a team coming in, Nebraska team that's coming in 20-0.
Coach Ziegler,
by
are you
5.
on now?
Yes.
Can you hear Charles?
Yes, I
Okay.
can hear him.
He's got you, Charles.
Hey, Coach. What's up, Ern?
What's going on, Coach?
Welcome, man. Welcome back home. All that other good stuff. You used to the cold weather. I was just getting ready to give a kind of an overview of your ball team and how well you guys have done to date with the 20-0 start, school record, just playing great basketball. One of the things, Zig, you can help me with, I looked at your roster. You have a pretty veteran group. I saw a lot of seniors, that play in your first, 7, 8 players.
Yes, it's been definitely a key
game?
Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
so right around
you're
there.
not. Yeah, you guys are. I mean, you're averaging 80, but you're holding your opponents to 65 and below. That's a pretty good formula to get a lot of wins right there. I've seen you guys a couple of times. I can say I'm very impressed. I think we laughed and joked when you guys were like 7-0, 8-0, and now we're sitting up here now. When it got to be 13, 14-0, now we're sitting at 20-0. And so,
Yeah.
I mean, you know, kudos to the staff, you know, Coach Hoiberg, all you guys. I mean, what has been the, you know, what has been the formula in your eyes?
Well, I think we've been really consistent defensively in our scheme and keep trying to keep people out of the paint and making people take tough contested threes. And we've been a decent enough rebounder team to end possessions. And I think that's given us a chance the days that our offense wasn't clicking on all cylinders. And we've been mentally tough to close out some 1-2 possession games down the stretch. You know, like we played Michigan State at home a few weeks ago. You know, that was an old school brick fight. And
yes, it
and,
was.
you know, and we were able to prevail in that one and not shoot the ball well at all, but was able to be tough enough to make plays down the stretch. And then, you know, we're going to roll to Iowa State and, you know, was behind, came back and ended up winning that one possession. And, you know, and obviously the Illinois game back in early December where we were clicking on all cylinders offensively and we were able to win that game with a last second shot. So we've been able to play well enough when we're not shooting the ball well enough, but at the same time, when we are, you know, it gives us a really good chance to compete at a high level.
Okay.
Coach,
Jamie, you have anything for Coach?
I'm trying. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Coach, when you brought some guys back on the team, you had a young man leave and then come back, and that young man has been playing his butt off. But it's the coach's son that keeps everything organized, from what I've seen. He's doing a great job. His matchup with Elliot Cadeau is going to be major between those two.
Yeah, no, Sam has done a tremendous job of you know, he's the glue of our team, and he defends, he makes plays, he has an extremely high assist turnover ratio, and you know, going against someone like Cadeau who shoots the ball extremely well, but is at the same time jet quick and has the ability to get in the lane and put pressure on your defense. So, you know, Sam's going to definitely have his hands full with that task. But, you know, I think he's such a tough kid. He's definitely looking forward to competing against someone that's playing as well as Elliot Cadeau.
Coming in with
Zig,
this. Go
I
ahead.
have a question. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Charles.
No, Zig, I was looking, and it's one of those things, and all of a sudden, you know, I'm reading over the notes, looking at the stats. All of a sudden, this 6'11" body pops up on the screen that just played their first game, their last game. I don't want to mess up his name.
You're talking about the kid that transferred from Central Michigan, Oogie. Is that who you're talking about?
Oogie, yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. Well, here's the tough part.
He came in from Central Michigan.
Yeah, he was at Central, played for Barbie last year at Central, and was all MAC. Was first team all MAC. Had a really good year last year at Central. But unfortunately for him and us, he's had some chronic issues with his back, and he's been, you know, in and out of practice. And a few weeks ago was actually his last game where he tried to play, and it ended up flaring back up on him. So he's ended up redshirting for the year.
Okay. So he just wouldn't. Well, it's a good one to get healthy and have coming back. But man, you know, I look at You know, because I know it's game day. Number one, we appreciate you coming and giving some of your value time. This was an awkward one for me. You being a friend of 35, 40 years, I started thinking about it. I was like, God dang, we go way, 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 way back. I've had several people tell me to tell you, hey, and then having Dusty on the other side, you know, I'm gonna sit back and get my popcorn ready because I won't be in the arena. I'll be in the comfort of my own family room tonight. I'm not battling Ellen. So, but hey man, the best of luck the rest of the way. I mean, the sky is the limit for you guys. We're at the halfway point, basically, in the conference season. I wish you guys a strong, strong closure to that. Don't think we're gonna have any questions about the NCAA tournament this year. That's a foregone conclusion. So, keep yourselves right there in the thick. Wish you well with the Big Ten, with the Big Ten battle.
Well, appreciate it, Chuck. Appreciate it big time, man. And hopefully we can just keep grinding week to week, game to game. And right now it's all about this showdown here in Ann Arbor here in a few hours.
Coach, we really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, Jamie. Hey, God bless you guys.
Talk to you soon, Zig.
That's Ernie Ziegler. That's Ernie Ziegler, assistant coach for the Nebraska basketball team.
Well, I don't know, Jamie, if we could have got any better firsthand information.
No, that was great. That was great. That was great, Rams. I mean, that was awesome. What did you, Rams? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think this is going to make for another one of those interesting matchups. We're going to have to keep them, run them off the 3-point line. If they're able just to line up, shoot threes, it can make for a long night. So we're going to have to.
Mass likes to shoot that three. He's a big fella that likes to shoot that three.
Yeah.
So who do you put on him? You don't put Adad on him, do you? You put Mara.
Well, you have to. You go with your normal matchup.
Okay.
And so it's gonna, he's gonna have to play defense. Gonna have to, play a little bit further out on the floor.
Right.
And then on the other end, we're gonna have to make them pay. I think we may be a little bit deeper.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing about eight and a half guys solid minutes. And we're definitely 10 deep. And so hopefully we can wear them down. Well, no, I take that back. 7, 8, 9. They're playing 9 guys, double-digit minutes.
Right.
Well, no, make that 8 guys. 8 guys. So we're going to have to use our bodies, wear them down. But like I said, they're very well coached. They're tough. They have a solid floor general in young Hoiberg, who's been in college forever. So, I mean, he's listed as a senior, but god dang, he's been around forever.
I mean, good God, Rams, that kid's been there. He grew up. I mean, come on, really?
Yeah. He's been there a long time, which they have some more players. And so you kind of see the contrast in, the teams that are successful. This is an older, veteran ball club versus those younger upstarts with the great talent.
Right.
And so, it's one of those things. It's going to be a battle of styles, and I look forward to it. I think it's going to be a pretty good ball game. I don't think I would be shocked if Nebraska lets us run up and down the floor. I really would.
So they're going to try to slow the game down, right? They're going to try to slow the game down and make it a half-court game.
Yeah. Want to make it a possession game,
right?
In which then, your possessions really come valuable, and your defense is very, very valuable. So, but, once again, it's why we play the games. If we want to win a Big Ten championship, this is one of the ones we have to have. We win this game, we're back in a tie for first place at the halfway point.
Exactly.
So it's a very, very exciting night.
It's been a minute since we've had games like this in Ramsey, and it's kind of the game that Dusty's been wanting to have. And you remember he said it'll get that the Chrysler Arena will get bigger, it'll get fuller. Now it's at capacity, Rams. Now you got a chance. It's what he's been wanting.
Yep, as it should be. It should be a capacity. Hopefully the weather doesn't detour the fans from getting out and supporting them, being loud. The students get there, the raised maize gets out and is ruckus and uproar. It should make for a great night of basketball.
No, it should be. Ramsey, it's gonna be what Ramsey, give me 3 thoughts. Give me 3 thoughts of how Michigan should. I mean, if Michigan's gonna win this game, they need to.
Well, we win this game. First of all, we need to defend the 3-point line.
Right. Okay.
Defend the 3-point line. On the other end, we need to get to the free throw line.
Okay.
If we get to the free throw line, that means that we're getting the ball inside to our big guys and making them pay, which is a good thing. Which is always good. We have to get some transition buckets.
Mm-hmm.
If we get the game up tempo, that's definitely in our favor. So defend them on the 3-point line, get to the 3-point line for us, and get the ball up and down the court in transition.
Is there an X factor?
If we do those 3 things,
mm-hmm.
I feel pretty good.
Okay. What is the X player? Who's the X player on this on Michigan squad?
Well, that's the beauty of being able to play 10 guys. That X player could be any guy.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the beauty. Right. You so there is no one guy per se. It could be one of 8 or 9 guys that steps up, and we have senior leadership. Rodney Gale's been there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all these guys have been there. So any of those guys can Johnson can have a monster tonight down low. I mean, we have a lot of people that can step up. I mean, Jamie, we have how many guys averaging double figures as we look right now? We are now basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 guys.
Right.
Average double figures. And we have 10 guys that average double figure minutes.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we're going to be able to play a lot of minutes. As I look at this lineup, all these guys have had their big games throughout the year. So any one of these guys can step up and give us a great effort tonight.
Rams is going to be tough. They got to get through. I hope Michigan comes out and they got to have a loud crowd and they get into that crowd. I mean, just live off that.
Yes. We need people. Yep. We need the crowd to get into it to be the sixth man. But this is going to be your classic. I think at the end of the day, it's going to be your classic Big Ten battle.
Yeah.
And I look for us to come out on top.
If Michigan's running, Michigan is winning. If Michigan's not running as much, Rams, it's going to be a tight game.
Well, yeah, and that's team's game plan to slow us down.
Right.
And because understand something now. Let's move on. It doesn't get any easier.
Nope.
This is a must win because we go up the road on Friday.
Yes.
And so this could be a very big week, and I'm gonna say it's going to be a very big week.
Right.
But first we got to get the one tonight, and then we got a couple of days, and we go up I-96.
Right. That's true. I mean,
and
look.
So,
it's always hard to not look ahead, Rams, but this game right here, like you said, if we don't if we do look ahead, it could hit us twice. So we got to play
Right.
head down and play tight tonight.
Yep. This is the only one that's important, the one tonight. And then, I feel pretty good. We get the one tonight. We'll be okay going into Friday night.
Yeah, they really set us up. Not set us up, but they put it right there in front of you. You find out who you are this week, Rams, right now. Yep. This is by far our biggest week of the season thus far. Yeah.
This makes for the biggest week of the season. But as I said, we go ahead, we secure this one, and then we can move forward.
Well, that'll be.
But hey,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to having a great conversation with you in 1 week, talking about the great week we're coming off of.
No, I look forward to that too. I'm gonna be. Hey, I may have one drink on that, and I don't drink.
Well, look, man, you be good. Be safe out there. Everybody be safe out there in this these hazardous weather conditions.
Oh my God! Dude.
And hey, we know where we live though. We signed up for this.
No, I look forward to it. I told people it's been 6 years, but it finally happened. I told you it was gonna fall through. Everybody, it's gonna be nice. We're gonna have nice winters from now on, Jamie. I'm like, oh yeah. I've been around. I don't know what you're talking about.
There you go. Well, look, let me get off here so I can get everything done, so I can get home, get bunkered in, get ready for this 7 o'clock tip. That's the most exciting thing I'm about. Also, before we get off, Jen, we have a regular time tip.
I know.
None of this 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. We got a 7 o'clock tip.
That's what I'm talking about. That's nice. I like that.
Yep. So, hey, man, get home safe. And like I said, let's touch base in a week.
You too, Rams. Thanks a lot for that. Appreciate it.
All right.
We need to go to a break. We come back. We got a special guest coming on. Not just Charles Ramsey. We got another special guest coming on. Coach Ramsey is the Dean of Students and the Assistant Athletic Director at Ypsilanti Community High School. So just to remind you of that. That being said, you're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
Hey, Big Sweet, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep. Good.
I think you can hear me, but I can't hear you yet. Give me just a second. This is Dylan, by the way.
All right.
Hey, would you mind saying some stuff real quick just so I can test the audio?
Yep. Audio test 1 2 test 1 2.
Okay, one second.
Hey.
I'm not getting through here.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. And Jamie Morris. And my man Dillinger on the other side. Good job. Good job. You got it. And we got Larry Lee with us from the West Coast. What up, Larry? How you doing?
Good. I'm finally got in, man. Finally got in. Had a little doctor's
Appreciate it.
appointment this morning.
No problem. No problem. You missed Charles Coach Ramsey, and he had Ernie Ziegler from Nebraska's team. And we're talking about the big game tonight. Number 3 taking on number 5.
Right.
So we're kind of excited. It's over here at the Chrysler Center tonight. You know it's gonna be cold, Big Sweet. Gonna be cold. May chase people away, baby. And joining us, I hope you're gonna call Daniel right now. Okay. We got a special guest coming on.
Okay.
Because it's a big game. We got big game. It's a top five game. Might as well bring in the big guns. You know what I'm saying?
We got a big gun coming in.
Hey, and we got a point guard coming in.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I'm kind of excited for, Daniel to come in, Daniel Horton. Yes, that's our surprise guy. I let y'all know that, we had a surprise for you, and his name is Daniel Horton. He's played in many big games here at Michigan, baby. So let's see where his head is. Coach Ziegler, he says it's going to be a battle. It's a Big Ten battle.
Okay. Yeah.
He told us we beat Michigan State. We got Illinois. I mean, he was telling us, hey, we were down by 6 at halftime against Minnesota, came back and beat them. I mean, we 19-0 right now, Larry.
Hey, that's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing.
So all I said was, I wanted to talk about, obviously, Fred Hoiberg's son and how he's playing, because he looks like he's the little general out there. He's running up and down the floor. So, that's what that's what I was thinking about, got to do.
Maybe there's a little celebration residual still around from the celebration the other night from another Michigan point guard. Maybe it's still on a high,
I got no problem with that, man. I hope we can do that. But I'm going to say this. This is a huge game. We haven't had a game like this. I'm going to say this. We haven't had a game like this in a couple years now. We had when I think it was Michigan was number 4 and we were number 2 and Illinois was number 4, and they came in and they gave us a little spanking. They gave us a spanking.
Well, the guys they know that they're one of the top programs now, so they know they're going to get opponent's best shot, but this is the best of the best coming in tonight, a leader, so we'll see. Best of, as far as high ranking goes at this point in time. So that's what, what time does it come on?
Comes on at 7:00. Hey, you got Peacock? You got Peacock?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got to check it
You
out.
got Peacock, you can watch the game. It's at 7:00 this time. It'll be what? 3:00, 4:00 your time.
4 o'clock. Yep. So it's about coming up, not too much. Yeah, about a couple 3 hours. Yeah.
It goes on. Hey, it comes on an hour after we shut down when we batten down the hatches. So yeah, this game is a major game.
I'll check it out.
Problem is that it's a little cold out, Larry. It's supposed to be a little colder tonight at -25, bro.
that might only affect the crowd. It's not going to affect the game.
No, it won't affect the game. It's just, but I want a crowd. I want a huge crowd in there. I want people to understand who's coming. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to hear, but I just got home from the doctor, and it's 73 degrees right now, and it's nice little warmth on your skin. I might even get a little bit of a tan today if I hang out long enough.
All of that in my face and tell me that how good it feels, all of that. I get it. I hear you, bro.
A little sunshine on the face. A little vitamin D, man. Vitamin D could be good for Kai this time of year, So I hate to rub it in, man. But I talked to some of my band members, man. They're Larry, man. Don't even come. Don't even bring it up. But I got to come back in February because I got a really big show coming up in February for the Michigan Black Caucus up there in Lansing, and it's going to be a lot of governmental officials and that kind of thing. So I'm going to fly back for that one.
Right. I hear you.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get all healed up. I think another thing, I got a good progress report today. Instead of every two days a week, I only got to go once, and I think maybe one time there, and I think I'm all healed. I might be ready to do some crypt walking or moon walking or something in the next couple of weeks. Instead of worrying about this one hoof I got, but it's all good, all good. Everything's moving positively.
That's good.
Yeah. So I just can't be walking on that snow and in that ice and stuff, man. I'll go down in a heartbeat now, and that's no fun.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what, though, man. I'm gonna tell you what. I get it. I look. This is why we live. This is why we moved here. This is why I moved here, and I like it. And it is what it is. It's 4 seasons. I know we've been getting for 6 years. We haven't had a lot of snow. We haven't had the blizzards. We haven't had the polar vectors and all of that. All of the things that happen.
And all that stuff.
I get it. And now we came back with it. Now we got some weather. And you know what? I want my son to see this weather. He understands. Okay. He has fun out there. When he gets tingly, he says, "Dad, when I get tingly with, like you said, I come in the house." I said, "That's what you need to do when you get tingly." All right. Joining us right now is former point guard. Outside of Gary Grant, this is the best damn point guard at Michigan history. Daniel Horton. What's up, Daniel? How you doing?
How you doing, Jamie? Good to hear from you.
I think, and you got Larry Lee here. Larry, let me tell you something. Larry's from Dayton, Ohio. He likes to brag about it, so don't worry about it. Everything in Ohio, everything in Dayton, Ohio, it's a first. Remember that. They had the plane, the automobile, they had everything in Dayton, Ohio first before any other thing. Look, they had the Thanksgiving meal with the Indians before anybody else, before the Pilgrims did. That being said,
is that when Ohio chili started too?
There you go.
Come see people know. Look at Jamie. You set him up, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good stuff come out. I know this is a University of Michigan heavy station. I'm happy to be on here.
We
love
appreciate
it.
You.
There are every now and then. There's a few things that come out of Ohio.
Yeah. Everything there's a few good things that come out of Ohio, like yourself, Larry. Like yourself, I'm giving you like yourself.
Michigan basketball just honored an Ohio guy the other day.
Yeah,
that's because the wrong school didn't want him. The wrong school, the school he loved, didn't want him. It's a castaway. That's what I called him.
I hear you loud and clear. And guess what, Jamie? I didn't go to that school either, and I'm from Ohio. So how about that?
That's a good man. You're a good man.
Don't kill me.
I told you you're a good man. You're a good man for that. Daniel, I've had Charles Ramsey on, Coach Charles Ramsey on. I've talked about this. This is exciting. It's 2 top 5 teams going against one another, Daniel. This is it. This is we're where college basketball is now. We are today. The college basketball world evolves around the University of Michigan right now.
Yes, sir. It definitely does. And it's exciting to see. honestly, it's one of those things that we hope to achieve back during my time in Michigan, and we wanted to put Michigan back on the map. And it didn't quite unfold that way. We kind of got the ball rolling because Beeline and his crew came through with Trey Burke and the career he had and
Right.
the guys he played with, and they reestablished things. And now Coach Juwan Howard, kept it going until the end, and now Dusty May has kind of restored things and has Michigan at the forefront of college basketball, and it's beautiful to see.
It has been a great. It is good to see, and good to see Michigan back. It's good to have two sport teams, four sport teams. I mean, the women basketball is doing well, the hockey team's doing well, so all of those things going. But this being said, we're playing a pretty good team, Daniel. We're playing a very good team that's kind of similar to Michigan itself. You have you got two teams going against one another. Now, as I say to everybody, now we like to run. We like to go get up and down the court, Daniel. They're gonna that they're gonna do that Big Ten. We're gonna power you down. We're gonna try to overpower you. We're gonna put you in the phone booth and we're gonna start boxing you.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think, first of all, I want to say that salute the Warde Manuel, right? Well, you just named all of those Michigan sports teams that are doing well and thriving under his leadership. So salute the Warde and his staff for hiring great coaches and allowing them to put together great staff for each one of those teams. But you're absolutely right. I think with the Michigan team, if you try to run with them, it's going to be a long night for you. They're deep, they're long, they're athletic. They can make shots. They haven't shot the three consistently, but if they get hot or if they make a couple, it's gonna be a long night for you because they attack the rim with ferociousness that I haven't seen in a long time. Whether it's the big guys, Mara and Morris Johnson, or is Yaxel attacking the rim from the perimeter or in transition. So I think if your best bet to beat this Michigan team is to try to play a slow, grinded out style of game and make them execute offensively. I think that's one thing when you play the type of basketball that Michigan plays. They play a lot of conceptual basketball, especially in transition on their secondary offense. If you kind of slow the game down and get a little bit physical and grind it out, you kind of slow them down a little bit. But those guys have shown the ability to play through some of that stuff and still, grind out victories. I can remember the Maryland game where Maryland came out hot, and they were down a couple players, but they came out hot playing inspired basketball. And I think they might have even been winning at halftime. It was a close game, really close game. And you look up, Michigan grinds out a 19-point win. So it's one of those things where you can try to play a style, but this Michigan team has shown they can win many different styles already so far this season. So it's a tough ask.
No, Daniel, this team it plays a different way now. It's up and down, but they can play big man basketball too. They got three bigs that get the job done. And look, I learned this, that Yaxel, he actually played center at UBA, right?
Yes, he played center at his previous school. You play at the lower levels, smaller schools, smaller conferences. A guy his size is normally one of the tallest guys on the team, if not the tallest. So he definitely played a lot of five at UAB, and it serves him well here in Michigan. It makes him an extremely versatile player because he can play anywhere. He can play the 3, 4, to 5. So he becomes a chess piece that you can move around depending on the matchups.
So when you look at these teams and you look at the tail of the tape, Nebraska is an outside team, but their big guy likes to shoot threes.
Yeah, no, they run. They have an NBA. Fred Hoiberg is an NBA guy. He has an NBA background, so they're going to do a lot of creative stuff. They're going to stretch the floor at every position. They're going to have good positional size as well at each position. So they're not going to be as big as Michigan, but they're going to have decent positional size, and they're going to be able to attack you in different ways with their scheme, with their ability to shoot the ball from the outside. And like I said, just their overall, they play an NBA style of play, and it served them well so far this year.
Well, I saw them against Michigan State, and they were able to out-bully the bully, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So when you have that type of coaching, as well as physicality. You know, this is the Big Ten that goes a long way in this conference. When you have a team that can out tough you and out physical you as well as out scheme you at times, those teams are tough to beat.
So what does it come down to, Daniel? What is Michigan? I know that Michigan will have. I'm gonna say they got the home court advantage. They'll have the crowd behind them and everything like that. But you got to play basketball. And is it Cordeaux? Is it Yaxel? Or is it somebody who's coming off the bench who gets that time?
So you're asking me. I'm a former point guard, right?
Right.
So for me, everything starts with the point guard, and I think as a point guard, you're the first line of defense on defense, and you're the initiator when it comes to what we do offensively. So I think if Elliott comes out and he plays inspired basketball, especially defensively, where he's kind of had a little bit of a lapse in the last couple of weeks, and the competition's got stiffer, and teams are doing unique things with their guards to try to attack Michigan's coverage. But I think it all starts with guard play. I think if our guards guard well on the perimeter, Elliott and Namari, we'll be fine. I think our size is our advantage with the three big guys. But at the end of the day, college is still a guard's game, especially the later you get into the season. So if our guards show up and play well, take care of the ball, defend at a high level, make shots, we'll be able to overcome a lot of the other things we'll face throughout the course of this game and the rest of the season. So,
well, Daniel, speaking of the three big guys, you know, you owe me a big thank you for one of them because I am a UCLA Bruin, and Mr. Mara did leave us to come to Michigan, so you guys owe me a big thank you.
Hey, thank you, because he's been much better than he was last year at UCLA.
He was a waste case at UCLA. The coach doesn't want him. It sounds like the coach all he does is yell and scream at everybody. He's a big bully. He wants he wins one of his biggest games against Purdue. He, instead of being with his team, saying we did a fine job and praising his team, he's out there talking about how the Big Ten just rescheduled a night game and this is just apostrophe. I can't believe this.
Yeah, okay, but you still
Sam Webb and I have this debate all the time about Mick Cronin. I think Mick Cronin is a heck of a coach. He's a bit of a curmudgeon. But when you've been in the business and the sport as long as he has, right, you've seen the sport change to what it is now. Most of those guys at his age are a little bit smug at times. So I give him a pass, right? But I think with Big Adi, a change of scenery has kind of done wonders for him because after when I watched him play last year, and I saw that he was coming to Michigan and through the portal, I wasn't very excited about his addition, right? But after seeing what Dusty and crew have been able to do with him and his own personal determination and fortitude to continue to improve and get better and ignore what people outside the program say has led to what we see now. So I salute him and hopefully he keeps it going.
No,
That's good you said that about Cronin because he kind of just reminds you of the man a few miles away from you guys in East Lansing. That's all. They're the two of the same kind of coaches.
Yeah,
but
he's stay off my lawn kind of coach.
Exactly. But see, I can say that because he's got a chip.
Right.
Cronin
You're
ain't
right.
got no chip. All he did was win the Skyline Chili event against Cincinnati. That's all he did.
Okay, you got me on that one, Jamie. You got me on that one. I can't say nothing.
I'm just saying. He's got nothing to yell about. He's living in L.A. now, bro, just like you right now.
I hear you.
We're here in the midst of this cold. We're getting to minus 25 degrees. He's out in L.A. There's nothing to be mad about. Nothing.
Hey, Jamie, an Ohio guy being angry in L.A. sounds weird, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
Now y'all doubling up on me, right? Okay. All right. Where's my help? Where's the cavalry?
Oh, my goodness. Well, you wanted to talk big man. Speaking of big man, you got to talk about Johnson for me, man. This young man, Is he a power forward? Is he can they make him a 5 sometimes? I mean, this guy runs up and he's got endless amount of energy right now.
Yes, he runs like a gazelle. He plays hard every second he's on the floor. He chases every rebound. And what's remarkable to me is how through their scheme he's able to get these shots at point blank range all game, every game, right? And it allows him to have games where he's going 8 for 8. He's starting 7 for 7, 6 for 6, because his first 5, 6, 7 shots of the game are basically around the rim. I catch a pass from Cadeau, an offensive rebound, and go up and put it back in or put it back off the glass. So it's amazing. I can't remember the last time I saw a big man his size. Like you said, he's not 7 feet tall.
No,
right?
But he plays like a 7-footer.
Yes, to see him get all these point blank putbacks and dunks and easy finishes around the rim, that's a testament to their scheme and what Dusty's doing offensively, and also his ability to finish around the rim. That's a lost skill these days. Most of the time, these kids are either shooting threes or dunking. So for him to be able to finish around the rim at the level he has so far this year is amazing.
No, it has been. It has been. So I mean, Daniel, where you gonna be? You gonna be in front of that TV at 7:00? Be ready to go?
Oh, of course. I haven't missed a Michigan football or basketball game since I graduated.
I gotta say where you gonna be, man.
Yeah, I haven't missed a game in years.
Speaking of that, Daniel, what do you miss most about, after leaving Michigan? What do you miss most about your Michigan days?
That's a great question. Obviously, I miss the competition and the basketball part, right? But the thing that I hold on to most these days is the friendships that I made at Michigan, on and off the court, right? Or within the basketball program and outside of the basketball program. Like I'm still really close with Chris Hunter and Brent Petway and Deion Harris, a lot of guys that I played with. But I also have friends that I, took LS&A classes with, or took, classes where we went to Detroit to mentor kids with, that I'm still friends with to this day. And we all have children and families now. And, we get together when I come to Ann Arbor for football and basketball games. So those are the things I cherish the most about my time in Michigan, is the friendships and the relationships that I've built. You know what I mean? I can still go back to Ann Arbor and find a guy like Juan at the
there you go, arena. Juan's my band.
You know what I mean? So it's like those type of relationships I take, not only do I cherish them, I take pride in maintaining them. So, I think that's what I enjoy. I miss most about the University of Michigan.
As an outsider, that's one of the things I do notice about you Michigan guys, man. A lot of camaraderie still after your Michigan days, and I know a lot of Michigan guys, and man, they're still close, and that is a great thing about the Michigan alumni, especially the sports guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Daniel, I gotta ask you. I mean, things have changed for a lot of us since we've left Michigan. But what do you think of the NIL?
I think it's 30 years too late.
Amen. I
think it's 30, 40 years too late.
Amen.
My wife. So I met my wife in my sophomore year of college, and we've been together pretty much ever since. Right.
That's awesome.
And so she remembers the days where we would get meal cards to get food on Fridays. Right.
Right.
So every time she reads about one of these NIL deals, she's like, we wouldn't have had you wouldn't have, because I would take the meal card and buy both of us food.
Right.
So she sits there like, man, if you didn't have, if NIL existed back then, you wouldn't have needed a meal card. I'm like, you're right.
You could have bought a house nowadays.
Right. Right. The whole dorm floor would have been eaten.
Well, me and Jamie are starting a program for reparations for all of us old cats, man. So we can make some reparations, man.
the NCAA would cease to exist if that was a real thing. Some of these guys that came through Michigan, there's no amount of money that you could pay them to make up for their impact that they had at the university. Like a guy like Charles Woodson, there's an amount of money that you could pay him to make up for the impact he's had on Michigan football since the time he set foot on campus. So,
no, you're right. You're right. But hey, it'd be fun to try. You know,
for sure. I know. I'm down.
You down? You want to join the fight?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Me and Jamie go back and forth. We go back and forth all the time about UCLA and Michigan, and one of the things I tease all the time, NIL was started by a couple of Bruins. You know that, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. We know. We know.
Okay. All right. Just throwing that out there.
They use this picture all the time, and he finally sued, and now look at where we are now.
Wait a
minute. I'm going to ask this question. Did Ed get paid? Or,
O'Bannon brothers?
Right. Did the O'Bannon brothers get paid for the lawsuit that they created?
I don't know that answer.
They got any money for it. They won.
I think they got paid during the first settlement or during their lawsuit. They got paid something because I know I received a check just for my name, image, and likeness of being on the college basketball video games from the early 2000s.
Wow! So, look at that!
They got something. They got something. I don't know.
They got something, right? Yeah.
Well, they got something for it. That's nice. Yeah. Then they got something for it. Then I'm glad for them because if they're the godfathers of this whole thing, more power to them.
Yeah.
Daniel, we can't go back. So we got to keep going forward. These athletes need to be paid, and that's what it's got to happen. I'm sorry, we can't go back. Everybody wants to put the genie back in the bottle and act like it does not exist, but it's too damn. We've gone too far now.
And I'm glad we're here. Like you said, these athletes deserve compensation.
Yes.
I just it needs to be a little bit of regulation because it's a bit wild right now.
we need a collective bargaining contract. We need to establish and make this a permanent thing, Daniel. I think a lot of academia people don't want this to happen, and they think, oh, we're going to have to pay them and give them insurance and this and that. No, you don't. You just get them. They pay their own insurance. They'll take care of themselves. You ain't got get out the way. They get hurt in the game. You take care of them that way. But outside of that, this is their life. Just give them
I think the biggest thing with academia, right? Like, how do you force a kid or hold the kid accountable that's making $5-6 million and tell him he has to go sit in Greek mythology class?
You find him. You hit him in the pocketbook. No, you don't go to class. Well, that's your butt, and you gonna pay $25,000. You miss a class, you miss money. You know what I'm saying? Come out the paycheck. You know how that works.
I like this.
You got to find them.
Yes, sir.
We haven't heard one former athlete to say he didn't like it.
No. You got to make them accountable. You hit them in the pocketbook. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Look at me. You know I'm old school. I'm saying pocketbook. Anyway, Daniel, really appreciate you coming on and being a part of the M Zone. Hey, we'll catch up later.
Yes, sir. Talk to you later.
That's Daniel. I said second best point guard. Well, third. I'm gonna say third because Ricky. How I feel about Ricky Green.
Yeah, you love some Ricky.
Love Ricky Green because Ricky Green could fly up the court, boy. Fly up the court. And Gary Grant, the general, got to give him his props.
What was Ricky's years?
He was with HUD.
He was before Fab Five, right?
Yeah, he's way before Fab Five. Yeah.
He's my time. And Ricky was my time.
Yeah.
77 to 81, somewhere right in there. Yeah.
Ricky Green could fly up and down that court. He was something else. That was great. We need to go to a break, but it's the question of the day. Question of the day. You going to watch this game? Who are going to watch this? I know it's hard if you don't have, but I think I'm going to look it up to make sure that this game is going to be on one of those NBC sports channels that they just reinstalled back in a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to check myself, and then it said there, and of course it's on Peacock. Just letting you know, it's on Peacock. So if you're gonna watch this game, it's gonna be at 7:00. So make sure you watch this game. Big Sweet, everybody on the West Coast, it's
4
gonna be
o'clock.
at 4:00. Okay, that's
4
before
o'clock.
dinner. That's before dinner for you.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna go to a break. Are you watching the game tonight? And who do you have? Who's the X factor at Michigan that's gonna make this game? It's Yaxel for me. I'm just telling you, it's Yaxel for me. I want to see him 100% tonight. Hey, when he's 100%, that's when we're flying up and down the court, making things happen.
Okay. All right.
We're gonna go to a break. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, my man, Dylan.
You got it. You got it.
Dylan, and you got Big Sweet on the other side of the West Coast in 76-degree weather. I say that because I want you to hate him as much as I do.
Don't hate. Don't hate. Don't hate.
We had a snow squall today, and it was coming down so hard you couldn't see cars coming and people coming. It was crazy, but it's cleared up now. I mean, it right, Dylan? It cleared up.
Clear-ish. Just because there's no clouds in the sky doesn't mean it's fun to be outside.
Oh.
Seeing the sun, you get a chance to see the sun. It's good. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
5 blessed seconds.
I'll take it. I'll take it for what we had
All right.
over the weekend, and now it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, that's why they got indoor things that happen, like a basketball game tonight at 7:00.
Big basketball game.
Huge. 734-998-1050. The question of the day. Oh, hey, did you see? I'm sorry, Larry. Did you see Duke and the quarterback who was supposed to stay at Duke, who signed an agreement?
No, I missed it.
They settled, and now he's allowed to go to Miami. They settled their differences.
Oh.
They didn't report what they settled for or anything like that, but he's allowed to go enroll at Miami, Florida, Miami.
Look what it's coming to, though. No, this is just the first of, I think, of many. If they don't get any regulations in place now.
No, you're right. I get it. But they were able to settle. You know what I'm saying?
So the other question, well, that's unrelated to what's his name? The guy at Ole Miss trying to get another year. Little different scenario, right?
Trinidad. Yeah, Trinidad. Yeah. No, that is. No, he's trying to get another year.
Right. Not this was about pay.
Here's my thing. So the young man said he was hurt. He wants a red shirt year. All of that. He's got proof. He's got documents that doctors didn't let him play. So he wants a red shirt year, right?
Right.
So Larry, I don't know if you read this, but there's a player down at Miami, Florida. He's getting his 8th year. They awarded him an 8th year to play college football. Are you kidding me? So you understand what I'm getting to, right?
Right.
This young man wants another year to play. This will be his 5th year, okay? Just 5 years. But Miami awarded a guy 8 years to play.
Now, did that guy have some type of 2 or 3 year injury or something?
Maybe, but you can't have 8 years, Larry. That's
I know. I agree.
He's been there for long.
That's a grown A man right there.
That is. And I'm gonna say this: he should have his document. He should be a doctor. He should be a doctor right now.
His PhD.
He's got time to double major.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, he's not gonna know what it's like to live in the real world because everybody's paying everything for him. He's on scholarship. He's on scholarship for 8 years. Are you kidding me?
That's crazy.
That's why I'm talking about the NCAA don't know what they doing. They don't know what they do.
No. And I mean, what's good for the goose will probably be good for the everybody's assuming, but that goose getting that, they should be able to get their extra in as well. So they got, man, college sports is all jacked up right now. I'm okay with the NIL, don't get me wrong, but some regulations to it, or it's just the wild, wild west everywhere about everything.
That's all I want is, use some judgment. Use some judgment. Sure. I mean, if somebody's got some proof and they're showing you can't see. So I told you that that young man at Ole Miss, he's suing them in Ole Miss, in Mississippi now. Yeah. And the judge, they're meeting with the judge, and he's I think he's going to get it done. I mean,
but if I'm him, I'm looking at, the quarterback landscape in the NFL and what he's accomplished. He's on a good high right now.
Right.
I think I'd take advantage of that right now.
But would you, or he hasn't played enough football yet. Not, and I'm talking at Division I level.
I agree.
He's played that Ferris State, and I'm not dogging out Ferris State. They won a national championship in their division, and that's great and everything. But I think he still needs a little more football. And
but at the quarterback position, how I've said is so weak right now. He's in the mix.
You're proving my point. So he is in the mix. He would be the number 2 pick. You're right. But if you make that pick and you're the Jets, that's just messing up again. If that don't come through, who gets fired for that?
I'd like to see next year's potential crop of quarterbacks, or the next couple of years, crop of a potential quarterback to see, because I've seen a few publications this year saying this is the worst quarterback class in a long time.
I said that. Miz showed us that there's a quarterback class 2 years ago that's even worse, and he did. Yeah. It's even worse. I mean, I get it. I mean, look, it's just crazy.
It's all about supply and demand, and right now, if I'm my man at Ole Miss, I wouldn't consider going back to college. I'd come on out, man.
I mean, if he gets a guaranteed contract, I would too. Because I take the millions over the scratches that you got going on in college football.
And how much is he going to improve?
You're right. He going to run around and throw the ball. That's what he going to do, make guys tired. 734-998-1050. What's up, Hadley? How you doing, man?
This is why the NCAA has got to drop this medical red shirt and give everybody 5 years.
Agreed.
Yeah, good point.
I think you said you didn't know the answer to this, but this or as Eric likes to say, me. Does this guy have to? Did he have to declare every year? Because if he had a long-term injury, wouldn't they just give him the 2 or 3 years it takes him to recover, or how does that work?
No, he wouldn't. He would have to declare every year. They'd have to declare every year for him. And I'm sure.
What if the doctors came through after, say, his 4th medical red shirt, and they told
usually guys medically retire. They say I'm medically retired, and why they do that, they can keep their scholarship.
Oh, I didn't know they could do that.
Yeah, they can.
So that's probably what this guy did, right?
I don't know what he did, Hadley. I'll look more into it, but I just it makes me mad that 8
years.
The NCAA gives one guy 8 years and then tells the other kid you get out.
Right.
Well, supposedly, what if a football player wants to stay and get his PhD? That takes 6 years. So can he keep playing football?
No, he got paid those 2 years. He got paid those 2 years.
Unless he gets injured or something.
Yes, you get a medical. You can have a 5th year. You can get a 5th year, but then those other 3 years, I don't know how you're gonna pay for it.
I've seen some accidents. I've seen some accidents looking for a place to happen.
And this is a dumb question, but what makes a graduate guy able to play extra years or whatever?
Because he didn't play his freshman year or his sophomore year, or something happened to him where he missed a year, so he has a graduate year.
But if he plays his 4 years but doesn't graduate, he can't get another year.
Correct.
If he was not injured.
Well, he could be a grad, but he'll be a coach as opposed to a player.
Oh, so he couldn't play. He would have to become a coach? Is that what you're saying?
He'd become a coach, a graduate assistant coach.
Or just quit school altogether.
He could. He doesn't have to quit.
He would have to quit.
Dylan.
Stuff like that.
Philly East.
By the way, do you have a program note for us?
Yes, I do. We will not be on tomorrow. We will not be on the air tomorrow. If you want to catch me and Big Sweet, you want to call us today or Thursday.
or come to the
Now,
beach.
did you hear that, Mustafa? He's not on tomorrow.
Mustafa's next behind you, so he heard it. I'm sure he did.
I can't believe. Oh yeah, make sure Philly E hears it too. Otherwise, he's going to call me.
Philly E just was calling and we missed him, but we'll call Philly E. Call again. You can call again.
No, Philly. Sometimes, Jamie, when you've taken time off and never really let us know or whatever, it's not your fault.
Am I not telling you guys right now? Everybody knew yesterday. I told everybody yesterday.
I'm talking about the past, Jamie.
Okay.
Yes,
why you got to live in the past? Live into the future now.
Because I live in the past. That's how I am.
Okay. All right. Be
Y'all
that guy.
are funny. Y'all are funny. I love you too.
I'm saying it because Philly E, if he misses it, he'll call me like, that day. Where's Jamie? You should be on.
Philly E knows what's up now. He's listening to us, being mad because we didn't answer his phone call. Now he's calling again. So hold on. Go ahead. Anyway, Hadley.
Anyway,
how big is this game for you? And I know you got Peacock, so you're gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah, I know. I'm very fortunate. I get to watch this game, but it's important. If it was in Nebraska, I wouldn't give us much of a chance, I don't think.
Wow, really?
No. I mean, it would be close.
I actually think we play better on the road than at home.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Well, yeah, that maybe.
Yeah.
It depends who we're playing.
I think we play better on the road. I think we do.
Well, let's say this. If we lose both these games this week and Friday, I think our Big Ten chances of winning the Big Ten are really big.
I love it when you say that. You know why? Because you said the same damn thing last year and we won the Big Ten tournament. So be quiet.
I didn't say that, Jamie.
Yes, you did.
That was Philly E.
It was you.
No,
it was you.
No. It was Philly E.
Oh,
Philly
my
E
God.
will take the blame for that.
Okay.
No, but it would, because we're halfway through the season, Jamie, and we got a lot of other games coming up that are going to be tough too.
I know. The whole season's going to be tough, but we just, hey, as the Chicagoans would say, we got to bear down, baby. We got to bear down.
I guess so.
All right. What a segue. What a segue.
That was a good segue. I love messing with y'all on that one. I heard a comedian who's a big Bear fan say, and I didn't get what he said, and he said bear down. I'm like, well, why does he keep repeating that? And then when I finally saw it, I'm like, oh, he's a Chicago Bear fan. Okay.
I heard a great play.
Bear down crap.
That makes sense. Jamie, where did you hear earlier today? You mentioned it. Where did you hear it was going to be 25 below?
God, I can send you the text that I had, Hadley, that I get from the weather people.
And the reason I'm asking is because you can sort of rely on these other devices and stuff like that, but according to them, you're not going to get any lower than 2 below 0 tonight.
That might be wind chill factor.
That could be wind chill factor.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the 25 below is the wind chill.
Yeah, that's what takes us down. Yes, that's what they're talking about.
But they're saying the wind chill here for you guys is not going to be any lower than 5 below 0. But who knows?
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I
It's
see.
all cold.
Everything is
all
cold. You don't really get a chance to. I don't go outside to see what the actual temperature is. I'm just letting you know. I'm sorry.
You cleared all your snow, by the way?
Yeah, but there's more on the ground right now. I got to go. I could just bring the blower out and blow the snow away. I mean, I guess I could do that too.
Hey, I got a little. When I was
maybe your kids. Go ahead, Larry.
I was just gonna say, when I was a kid, man, this cracked me up. I had a little jacket on and I was going outside. My mom said, "You better put on a coat." And I said, "Mom, it's 0 degrees. It's nothing."
Wow.
She said,
"Didn't understand
that's how,
that, did you?"
You get it. It's nothing.
I got it.
Okay.
I know it's 0 outside, so it's okay.
Little did you know, Larry.
Huh?
Larry, if it gets 10 degrees out in California, you guys are all going to die.
Gonna have a fit. They're gonna say, "Hey, I'd rather have an earthquake. We got better survival."
That's what you got to deal with out here. All that kind of stuff. The weather is great, but you might have a fire or an earthquake or something. That's what you got to deal with out here.
I told you, Larry, that you're on the San Andreas Fault. It's all going to happen. Remember that movie that came out a few years ago with The Rock? Yep. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Oh, no, don't say that. Don't say that. Hadley, don't say that.
Wow.
Did you see that movie, by the way?
I did.
I did. I saw it. I remember it.
What did you think?
It was scary to me.
Or was it that bad of a movie? I heard it wasn't very good.
It wasn't. It wasn't very good, but it was, just knowing where they're talking about and all that. That's what made it more realistic for me. Kind of tough to take.
I've been
okay, I'm getting ready to leave. I was going to say, Jamie, if Thursday or Friday, since you brought it up the day before, we got to do our AP top 5 basketball teams.
Yeah,
okay?
we got to do it. We'll do it. Don't worry. I mean, we got a big game tonight, so that's even better. Tomorrow, on Thursday, right?
That's right.
All right.
Go Blue.
Go Blue.
See ya.
734-998-1050. Come on, Mustafa. What's up, man?
Hey, Jimmy, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How about you, man? You doing all right?
Ladies, how are you, sir? Man, I'm cold, man. It's cold.
Don't start that.
I'm good.
You've been living here.
Hey, Mustafa, I'm warm. I'm warm, Mustafa. I'm warm.
All right, Larry, before I get to you, Jimmy, where is the sun that you're talking about? The sun. You said the sun is out.
It just went down, Mustafa. 10 minutes ago, the sun was shining. I looked out the window and saw sun. I'm sorry.
I haven't seen the sun in over 2 months.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know what's wrong with you, friend. I don't know what's wrong with you.
He's seen the sun in 2 months.
Larry, the laws and rules in this country are not fair. California people, you guys should be paying more taxes than us.
They do. Oh, the taxes are ridiculous out here, Mustafa.
Oh, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. That's good. Thank you.
You pay for the sunshine. You pay for the sunshine.
Yeah, your taxes pay for that sun. They charge you for the sun out there.
They do. They do. Taxes out here are ridiculous.
I'm happy for you guys. You have the means to live in both parts of the countries. You come back when it's nice, and you run away when it gets cold. Good for you, but it's not right, man. This is cold, man. This is cold, dude.
Mustafa, I got too many. I used to have sweet feet. I was known as the dancing bear, man. I could do a lot of stuff for a big man, but now these big old feet are numb and everything. I can't be walking on that ice and all that stuff, man. I just can't do it.
I tell you what, Larry, the day I qualify for any kind of a pension or retirement, I'm out. I'm moving back to where I'm from.
Wow.
I hear you. I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Look at you.
I will come back at the end of August every year and just watch Michigan. I may not even watching football at the time because I might be fed up with it. I don't like the sport no more, Jamie. I just don't like it because, you guys talking about like in normal years, like normally I could sit here and tell you that 2027, Michigan should have a terrific year with the all American, like a all country offensive line. You were able to project this stuff a few years ago. You know that if everything stayed the way they are, people gets better. Man, 26 should be okay, but 2027 is a championship year. I was able to say that from 2021. Looking at Zach Zenner, Trevor Keegan, all them guys, J.J. I'm like, okay. But now, this coaching staff and every coaching staff around the country will have to go through the same thing again every year. Even your starting center, your starting quarterback could walk away because somebody else out there could pay him a couple more dollars than you do, and he's out. So this sport don't make sense to me anymore. And nobody, there's no grown-up, no adult is putting a stop to this nonsense. if you love something that bad, if you love something that much, and few people, kids and their agents, are destroying what you love so bad, you have to put a stop to it. Nobody's saying nothing. I mean, think about it. Returning running back in college could be making more than like a starting running back in the NFL. Wow. Ohio State said no to Bo Jackson because he was asking for more money than Trayvon Henderson, who is a starting running back at New England. They're like, we're not going to pay you this money. You can walk away. You can walk out. We're not doing this. So, Jamie, this sport is going down to the drain. And whoever is funding Michigan or Ohio State, at some point they get tired. They get fed up with it. Either they passed away and their kids say, we're not doing this, and whatever, whoever, take over their money, they say, they ain't doing this. This is not sustainable. We have to find a way to get to a model where it can resist the test of time for the sport we love.
Agreed.
But this is, nobody's saying nothing. And this country has so many smart people, and they just sit there and watch. Nobody's saying nothing. And you let these kids just run the show. I don't like it. I don't.
I get what you're saying, Mustafa, and I understand what you're saying. But, I mean, they had their chance. They had their chance to set up the parameter around this. They had their chance when they said, we are in the age of the NIL. Now, what they were trying to do was saying it's not going to work anyway. Who's going to sponsor these kids and everything? And they threw it out there, and it became, as in Larry's famous words, the wild, wild west, because they don't care. All they wanted was, it's not going to work. Let's see what these kids can do with this. What they forgot are the lawyers or agents or representation. Those guys know exactly what to do with this, and they went and did it. It didn't work the first year, but that second and third year, they didn't get thousands of dollars. They got millions of dollars. And it's just going to keep. Now, that's what they're going to expect. Everybody's expecting that.
And to me, those who got to lead the way are the commissioner of these 4 top conferences, the Power Force. That's 4 people. They have to instigate this whole thing.
Right.
They have to sit down and try to find a way to police this thing and put a stop to the bleeding.
Agreed.
Otherwise, you're not going to have a sport in about 5-6 years. Because let's say I love Michigan. I have the money to fund Michigan. If I'm no longer here, my kids may say, we don't want to put our money into this. So who to say that, Larry Ellison will still give money to Michigan next year or the year after? You just don't know. You could be really good this year and be very bad the year after because you don't have the money to pay.
Right.
So, yeah, that being said, I mean, I'll watch a game tonight. I got Peacocks. But there were times where just 3 weeks ago, I feel like Michigan is unbeatable. We can be 2-0 after Sunday. We can be 0-2.
Right.
When I saw Michigan recently, they are very beatable. I don't know why. What changed? Obviously, the Big Ten with the advanced, scouting. Everybody know what you're doing. It's a little harder, but I don't see that invincibility anymore about this basketball team. They kind of level up.
No, what happened is it's Yaxel. Yaxel got hurt, and now his leg is better. And you will see a different team today than you saw on Friday because his leg is getting better. You can tell. And now he's at full strength. You watch this team tonight.
Do you see what I see with Yaxel? He got denied at the rim. Maybe he doesn't elevate high enough and strong enough.
I think he did. I think he's been holding back. I honestly think if you watch him at the beginning of the season, he had his legs and everything like that. But when he got hurt, he couldn't get off the floor. He couldn't jump as high. He couldn't do the things. But He's being timid with it right now, which, you know what? Every man knows his body better. At the age of 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, you know your body better than anybody else. But then when you get my age, the doctor will tell you how your body is. Just telling you, right, Larry?
Ain't that the truth?
Well, he better show up and show out tonight, because I don't see Michigan, running the floor with 2 games against Michigan State, Illinois, and Purdue. There's no way.
You watch these guys. I'm telling you, they thrive for the big lights, and the bright lights are tonight. Lights are tonight.
Then it all starts tonight. Then you got to win tonight, and hopefully, you can afford one more loss in the.
You're right. Hey, Mustafa, why are you telling me the same thing you told me last year? You know that? You're repeating yourself. It feels like deja vu. Stop that. We went and won the Big Ten tournament after you told me this.
The expectation is different.
I'm just telling you.
Last year's team were not going to win the Natty. They were not. This year has the potential.
They do.
To go all the way.
They do. You're right. And that's what's going to happen. I got to go to a break. And so I held on for as long as I could, but I got to go to a break. And then I got to talk to Philly E on the other side. Okay? We'll talk to you later on Thursday. All right?
All right, stop.
Talk to you. You're listening we're going to go to a break and we'll be right back. You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
$16 about it.
This is the M Zone.
And welcome back to the M Zone. Jamie Morris, my man Marshall Dillon himself. Got him.
There you go.
And we got Big Sweet on the West Coast.
MD.
All right, so I got some heads up news right here. It's just been reported that Bill Belichick reportedly not a first ballot Hall of Famer, the 8-time Super Bowl champ coach. His reaction was leaked out. Bill Belichick really? He should be a first-round ballot. I'm sorry.
I
He
agree.
is the coach of all coaches. I'm just saying. He
So
won.
what was his reaction?
He said he was puzzled. He said coach the head coach of the Patriots was reportedly puzzled and disappointed by the news, asking an associate why 6 Super Bowls isn't good enough to make a guy inducted into the Hall of Fame.
He pissed somebody off somewhere.
In the voting early this month, Belichick fell short of the 40 out of 50 votes needed to be inducted into the Football Hall of Fame during his first year of eligibility.
Wow.
Just saying.
I thought he should be a first ballot Hall of Fame.
He should be in the Hall of Fame.
But here's the other question. Have there ever been a first ballot Hall of Fame coach?
Sure.
Who would that be?
Lombardi.
Yeah. Okay. I was going to say if they've never done it before, I see why.
I mean, the owners get first round ballots all the time.
Right. That's true.
I'm just saying. I mean, come on, man. I mean, you can't be mad at this man because of who he's dating and who he's with and everything like that.
That's got nothing to do with it.
That's got nothing to do with it. So it's wrong if that's what it is. I'm just saying.
When you went up there, who was the coach? Was he the coach?
Rod Russ was the coach when I was there.
Oh, okay.
Remember Coach Rod Russ?
Yeah, I remember Rod Russ.
Yeah. You old school then.
Yeah, you old, man. You old, Jamie. Damn, Rod Russ.
I knew that was gonna make you what?
Wait, did you have more than one bar on your helmet?
Oh wow. Yo, wait a minute. Did you wear a face mask, man? Your helmet was leather, wasn't it? 734-998-1050. 734-998-1050. What's up, Philly E?
Rod Russ was the defensive coordinator in that legendary run before they got ran over by the Bears, was he not?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
was
he
the
was.
coach for a minute too.
Yeah, my friend actually rode them the entire, because you remember they started the wild card game on the road and beat the Jets. Then they beat Sweet. They beat the Raiders before they beat Dolphins, and
Right.
my friend wrote him, and I remember he didn't realize that of all guys, because this is obviously a close friend of mine, he saw that Les Steckel was calling the plays for the New England.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
He said, Jesus Christ, I put my money on Les Steckel for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It was a good
Obviously.
ride in the beginning, but I'm just saying, how does Bill Belichick not make the first ballot Hall of Fame?
Dude, I'm telling you, listen, there's a couple things. What's happened, which transpired the past, I don't know, 8 months, the whole thing with the broad, no good.
No, that should not come into his
listen,
personal life should
there's
never
reality
come in.
And then there's perception, and the perception, because listen, listen, these people are so high and mighty about the NFL. The fact that Vince Lombardi's not going to leave the Packers and then all of a sudden take a mediocre college job.
He
right?
coached the Redskins. He coached the Redskins.
Yeah, I know, but see, here's the thing. that still was a proud. I mean, that's Sling and Sam's team. That's a proud organization in the National Football League. It's not college.
Philly E,
right?
That man, he was royalty when he was in New England.
I get it, but he's kind of made a mockery. I mean, he's made a mockery of his name, and not to mention, there's people out there that think that he cheated his balls off, with the whole recording practices, and there's people out there that think, that hold that against him, and it doesn't look good that after Brady left him, Brady went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers of all teams and won a world's championship while he was still stuck in quicksand.
You're making some good points, Philly.
Yeah, I mean it's the truth, and
he was.
We were, matter of fact, Dot Man asked that question a while ago. How many guys actually leave the NFL to coach college? Now I realize these guys actually left, but me and you talked about. We talked about Chuck Fairbanks.
Yeah, we forgot Chuck Fairbanks then.
Yeah, Chuck Fairbanks left to take the Patriot job.
Right.
But a lot of people forget that you guys were talking about it the other day. Bill Parcells, everybody associates him with Lawrence Taylor, but it was really Ray Perkins.
Ray Perkins has drafted him. They drafted him. George
Yeah,
Young.
and they went to the playoffs. Now last year,
the defense was damn
the next
good.
year, who knows what would happen? But that was a strike year, and it all got goofed up in '82. But '81, his rookie year, they went to playoffs, and that wasn't even Phil Simms. That was Scott Bruner. Anyway, so there's another guy if the Dot Man's interested. So there's a couple guys other than Jim Harbaugh that actually left for a college job. Perkins is one, and Fairbanks would be another.
When did Jim Harbaugh never left to go coach college?
Well, he kind of did. He got
he got let go.
Well, he left San Francisco.
Right,
but
he got let go.
He wasn't offered a contract. I get it. Yeah, that guy was. That general manager was an absolute
"Hey, peace. I'm going to coach my alma mater." No, we saw an opportunity. We flew in. And when they let him go, he was on that plane flying to Ann Arbor.
Well, they didn't even offer him a contract. That idiot general manager.
No, it's not an idiot general manager. I'm not even going to get into it. I don't want to get into it. I don't want to do this. I'm not doing it. Stop, Philly.
Okay. Well, and you know what? This kid, Chambliss. You guys bring up, or I don't know who brought it up, but. The quarterback class is so weak this year, and if Richardson
he hasn't
can be
played
drafted,
enough football.
But still, Jamie.
Neither did Richardson, and Richardson wasn't even productive.
And where is Richardson
Florida.
now? Where is Richardson now?
He's a bum.
Exactly.
I think me and Philly E on the same page. Because the quarterback position is so weak. Why go an extra year of college? Go out, man. Get out and go make that money now.
Wants to make
Jamie, and this is what actually bodes well for the kid. Because if some people are looking at it like you, were like, he's 1 year. Well, maybe he goes later and goes to a good team. See what I'm saying?
No, I get it. And I hope so. But see, here's the thing. There'll be an idiot general manager that will say, he's gold. He's gold. And he'll draft them in the first round. They can't help themselves. They can't help themselves.
Well, he could go in the first round. He could go to a good team, right?
My thing is that no one's going to wait. They don't wait. If they draft you in the first round, except for Lamar Jackson.
I was just going to say, Lamar Jackson, that's an exception to the rule.
I gave you the no. I'm giving you Lamar Jackson, except for Lamar Jackson, because they had a Super Bowl quarterback in front of them, but everybody else didn't. Nobody else did.
If I was advising, what's his name, Trinidad, come on out, bro. Come on out. Let's go.
I told him to come out too.
He's got I mean, you guys understand why Moore didn't come out, right?
Moore.
Yeah, because he's probably going to make more.
The kid at Oregon State. The kid at Oregon.
Yeah, from Detroit. Yeah.
You want to know why? He didn't want to play for the damn Jets. Everybody knows that. The Jets they ruin quarterbacks. They ruin quarterbacks.
Well, there's two theories here. That can happen. You can go to the Jets, but then you can be like Darnold and all the rest of them. You know, your second choice or your second team is where you're going to excel.
That's where you're going to make your money on your second team.
Right.
Well, if you're able to do that, because there's a kid named Carr that didn't happen for you, the original Texan, right?
Right.
Who's I guess he's on NFL Network now. So it doesn't always work out.
Wait a minute. We got another quarterback on TV outside of camp?
Yeah.
Another brother?
No. The kid Carr. The kid.
Carr, who got drafted by the Houston Texans. Remember?
Tam's claim is he's the only brother former quarterback that's on the air right now.
On TV. Yeah, that's true too.
Good for Darnold. Anyway, he's like I said, I think he's successful because McDonald used him right. And that's just what I believe. They played through their defense. They ran the ball, and he made the explosives out of the running game. And he took advantage of that. I'll give him this though, man. When it came to nut cutting time, all those big third downs he hit late in that championship game.
Yeah,
you got to take your hat off.
He hit everything. Hey, can I segue just a little bit since you're an NFL guy? So there's a vote on the 13th. Voters met at 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. to discuss the debate and qualifications of this year's finalists, which also included 3 senior former Ken Anderson, Roger Craig, and Elsie Greenwood to get into the Hall of Fame. They're not in. And they sat there and they debated over whether they should get in now.
Who was the quarterback again?
Ken Anderson.
Ken Anderson. Okay. Yep.
What? I mean, what?
I'll let Philly E go. I'll let Philly E. Go ahead, Philly E.
He was always an accurate, highly rated passer. In his day.
He's an institution. He's the reason why Cincinnati. Why everybody knows who Cincinnati is. I mean, he took them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he did. At a tiny Augustana college, right?
Right.
He was one of my heroes growing up, to be honest.
Like Roger Craig scored 4 touchdowns in a Super Bowl.
Roger Craig was the best running back in
Roger Craig.
He rushed. Wait a minute. Remember,
49er juggernaut.
Remember, he rushed for 1,000 yards and received 1,000 yards and caught 1,000 yards. There's no question. He was the first to do that.
Yes.
He was the best all-purpose back of his time.
Right.
Yes.
And Elsie Greenwood. Are you kidding me?
You got to complete the steal. You got to complete. You got to complete.
How many passes did he knock down to Fran Tarkenton in Super Bowl 9, I should say?
So let me ask you this, Jamie.
17 yards rushing in Super Bowl 9?
Exactly.
Yeah, he was a big part of that.
Right.
So let me ask you this. Can only one get in or all 3 can get in?
They were discussing which ones should get in, Big Sweet, but they haven't
decided. Out of those 3.
Yet. Out of those 3.
Well, if you had to cut one of them, it would be Anderson. The other guys got multiple rings, man. Give me a break.
They do. Elsie Greenwood would
Right.
complete the whole
Yeah.
Mean Joe.
Yeah.
They got all of
Yeah.
those guys in there.
No, Arrowhead Ernie ain't. He'll never get in. Arrowhead
Who?
Ernie Holmes won't get in.
No.
But
I
I
was
don't think Dwight White's in either, right?
White-
He's not in.
no,
no, he's not in. No. I tell you what, I'm a Kenny Anderson fan. As a kid, I grew up with Kenny, man, and I remember as a kid, I went to this mall and got Kenny Anderson's autograph, man. And I told him, I said, I'm going to play in the NFL one day. And man, he gave me a big old slap on the back. And I'm a big Kenny Anderson fan. That was one of my heroes.
Well, the magical rainbow bombs to Isaac Curtis were just a thing of beauty.
Yes.
Deep ball, honestly, the best deep ball back in the 70s. Maybe Burt Jones or Roger Carr was one, but the other one, I got to say, Kenny Anderson to Isaac Curtis was absolutely lethal. And oh, by the way, you were talking about black holders.
Yeah.
I can swear that Gary Cobb's older brother, Marvin Cobb, who was in the secondary for the Bengals, with the guy I used to like, Tommy Casanova, was the holder for the Bengals. So there's your black holder.
Okay, all right.
Marvin Cobb, USC.
Yes, right. Well, he's G Cobb's brother, who also went to USC.
Yeah, I played with Gary in Detroit. Yeah.
And in terms of your black kickers, because I remember you guys were talking about this a couple of weeks ago. I forgot to chime in. Obviously, Greg Coleman, right? That's
Yep, with Vikings. Yep.
punter, great dude.
Snub
And
of the year.
Of course, you had my man from the Dolphins who was in the.
That was my roommate on the road, Reggie Roby.
Reggie Roby, who came out of Iowa. I remember seeing him in the Rose
places
Bowl.
he came out of.
Let me tell you, man. We go on road. Reggie was my.
I remember seeing him. They got smoked by Jacques Robinson, 28-0. But I remember watching that Rose Bowl.
Reggie was my roommate on the road.
Roby.
And whenever we went on a road trip, as soon as we check in the hotel, Reggie didn't have any meetings to go to because he was just a punter. He slept from the minute we got to the hotel to time to get on the bus to go the next day. Reggie slept. He was my roommate on the road.
Billy E., I only got a minute now, so you better talk fast.
No, it's all good. The thing about the Rams real quick, dude, they didn't have a championship caliber defense this year.
No, they didn't. They didn't. The defense played crappy. That you're right about that. I'm not even gonna.
Special teams were horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right. They got a punt block a couple weeks ago, Billy, and then
gotta go.
drops the punt. So best team won.
I'll talk to you on
win
Thursday.
The whole thing,
I'm just
and
letting
it's
you
probably
know.
going to be an ass beating. But hey, you know what? Maybe they got to live with that pressure all week, and New England thrives as that underdog because they're not going to get any love for the next 2 weeks, and that may actually help them.
All right,
so
Philly.
maybe they eat the rat poison.
Gotta go.
I'll talk to you all tomorrow. Go Blue.
No, we're not on tomorrow. Remember that. We're on Thursday. Hey, that's going to do it for the M Zone today. Hey, go watch that game.
Stay warm. Stay warm.
You're listening to the M Zone on the Big 1050.
All right.